Good evening. Good night. Let me set my timer. Psh. Hello, Evelina. Hello, Coop. Hello, Rain. I'm never gonna say your name ever again. Rain. Good evening, lads. We've been on a dry spell lately. Ugh, is my lotion gone? Gah, there we go. What's up, William Ray? Why are you pissed? Hello, Kix. Yes. I haven't shown her as much love as I said I had for her, so we are drawing her again. This is not the normal typical sword pose she would do, but yeah. It's the only one that can actually show somewhat of the full sword, and actually it doesn't. The unfortunate circumstance, the sword didn't fit the bill, so that's okay, I guess. Hello, Punk Bunny. Why is William Ray pissed off? I need your energy. This would be a perfect time to have a needed eraser. Oh, Sawyer. I've read the manga. It didn't finish. It's not finished. On the website, it only goes up to like 120. Happy birthday. What's wrong, William Ray? Because I did a really good drawing and it took 1 hour and only got 3 or 4 views. Hey man, that happens. Don't worry about the views, worry about the art. Send the art to the Discord, I'll show you some love. Or send it to the community tab. But hey, that's what happens when you first start out, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the views, just love the process and don't look at the views so much. Eventually one will crack through the gravel. But hold on. But yeah, don't worry too much about it. I will say most art won't get attention. Most. And you want to see all these drawings? These drawings took way more than an hour, buddy. If you want to get a drawing that gets real attention, you're going to have to spend at least 10 hours on a drawing. And that's just the facts. 1 hour is nothing. 1 hour is just the entry to barrier. You know what I'm saying? What it do? Yeah, I read Record of Ragnarok. Ragnarok. It's not done. Like the live. You can't download it. Tragic. Well, you can always post it in the community tab on YouTube. Oh my god. If you say scared one more time, Kicks, just destroy him. I was willing to hear you out, but you keep doing the same thing. I'm talking to Sawyer here. Everyone, shut up. I'm talking to... I was willing to hear you out, but I read, so we're at the part where whatchamacallit dies, and then it ends right there, pretty much, at the manga. No, I wanted to, but I didn't. When the time it came out, I think I was young and I didn't have a job yet, so I just ended up never playing it. And it pretty much became old news. Hello, random person. But yeah, what's his name? Loki's down bad. Loki is down bad. I mean, they have to win. No, they don't have to win the next round. So I don't think the guy's gonna win the next round, to be honest. Because if it were, oh yeah, and guess what I have? Where I'm gonna be eating this. Tortillas. I knew he's gonna say that. What's your favorite game now? Yeah. But yeah, man, Loki. I feel his pain in a way, but also, like, that's crazy. Yeah, but I don't think what's his name's gonna win the fight between what's that guy's name? Odin. My in real life friends tell me I'm good at writing stories, but I feel like I'm crapping. Okay. I'm not giving you the solution because I already told you the solution. Like, what am I drawing? I'm drawing my girl, Rasputin. Oh yeah, Rasputin still got a. He's still the wild card supposedly. The boy. No, what are you talking about? No, the guy that's fighting. Is he Rasputin? Is his name Rasputin? No, the blonde guy with the. He's fighting Odin, right now. The guy that was given a Buddha candy. You know what I'm saying? That guy's fighting Odin right now. Don't sound like you're invested. Anyway. It's not working! Do you ever do drawing recommendations? No, because the recommendations come when even I say I don't want them. I will never draw anything that's unproductive as something else. And when I do, it's not once in a blue moon, it's a once in a black moon. The eclipse has to happen. I think the eclipse. Yes, I believe that's his name. Actually, the fight was crazy with the sword kid. I didn't think he was gonna actually fight and go crazy, but yeah, he did. Anyways, yeah, it has to be the eclipse is gonna happen before I draw another. Literally, the eclipse happened more than me drawing other. The fact that you think there's a time for something, Dexel, is why there's gonna be no time for it. Anyways, yes, the eclipse. What should you draw? I don't know. Well, I have to tell my sister something. Why did you have to tell me that? You have to tell someone else something. Oh god. Oh god. Let me ask you something. Let me tell you something. Go ahead, Dextel. I am an open book. Tell me. What's your profile picture? Draw whatever. No, what is that? I don't even know. I didn't do anything. I don't recall. Anyways, where was I? Her arm looks a little too big here. Maybe I should do that instead. Gojo? Oh, nah, don't draw Gojo. Draw recreation if you want. I'm not. How many times are you gonna look at Gojo? You know? Isn't there? Yeah, there's an eclipse more than I draw. That stuff. I drew Dextel. Yes. You know what? What do you normally draw? I don't know what's good for your. Well, you said an hour's your peak, so. Hmm. I want something very detailed, but it doesn't have to be a full body picture. Just the head. Just the head and neck and shoulders. That's what I want to see out of you. I believe in you. Get it done for my family. I believe. I want something detailed. We're going to condense that hour into something more mini so it looks more complete. Damn, you mad white. Who's mad white? What was Sawyer saying? I'm just talking to him. Anyways, I guess he vanished. I'm not that good for now. What? Do you have any OCs, Mr. William Ray? Like how detailed as you can make it. We doing redraws? What is white? My hands? I guess that's the camera. As usual. If that's what we're talking about. Guys, am I white? You thought I was someone else? That's it, bitch. Alright. I want to see how it makes me look my face. Hold on. No, we're good. We're still, is it the lighting? Nah, it got me looking creamy over here and stuff. Run. I thought you were someone else for a minute. I thought you were someone else. Someone that I used to know. My hands are dark on your screen. All right, so someone's racist and someone's racist. He said, your hands are a little too white for me. Ah, his hands are a little too dark for me. I don't know. Hey, you wish. Yeah, Flora's not looking strong pink right now, to be honest. He is Ukrainian. Yeah, like 25%. I'm not saying you're racist. You're good, trust. All right, William Ray, do you have any OCs? Do you have any original characters? If not, you should start on that. Who is William Ray? Clipped? I swear. I got black cousins, it's crazy. It's okay. You're still loved. Yes, I suppose. Oh God, what's wrong with the quality? There's always something going on, I swear. I swear. My auntie black though, I'm not right. Yeah, right. Focus. Do you like my drawing? My PFP. I can barely see your PFP. So, sure. It looks like Sonic, I think. I don't know half you guys' PFPs. I can barely tell. She's Dominican. But same thing. That's crazy. I know Dominican Poppy. Right, Evelina? Dog's dead for what? When can you start work? You sound like Johnny. When I actually make money, how about that? Alright. You two better send me my money or I'm gonna be pissed. It's gonna get to $300 before they can send me it, which is crazy. They owe me big ones. That's what I could be using for anti to draw color my things in. Anti color my arm. Can this focus? Anti color my color my waffles. Color them blue. I hit 30 subscribers. Uh-oh. Now you gotta secure this 30. You know how you secure the 30 subscribers? You get 40 subscribers. That way you can secure the 30. $20 or $40. Get in the middle. $30. Machete. Uh-oh. You get 4 machetes starting now. So this one machete you just said doesn't count. But if you have 4 machetes, you can say. Colored in. Flames has no legal rights to his art. You could literally just start making your own. Actually, I do. It's actually, I have documentation. I do have legal rights, surprisingly. And I only did that so I can, like, spend money for the series and not get taxed and get tax exempt on it. Because I've been making big purchases for the series and stuff like that. And that should be tax exempt. You know what I'm saying? I actually did get my thing trademarked or something of that nature. It's an LLC now. FlamesCreate plus Numen's Law is technically intertwined as an LLC. Machete. Uh-oh. That's 1 machete. 3 more machetes and you're done. I literally has an LLC. Yes, I do. It was quite the penny. It was quite the penny. FlamesCreate LLC is hilarious. I'll have my lawyers talking to you later, Sawyer. I'll make bigger ridges, my pants bigger, my pants thinner. Yeah, they are thinner. Just to show the nads and the... I know, overthrown. Actually, hold up. But I went to animation instead. What do you mean? Yo, this drawing the lines on her diamond so nerve-wracking. I swear. I swear. Is that Diamond Man? It's not Diamond Head. It's well, clearly it's a lady. How about you make your own character, William Ray? What are we doing here? You want to know how you do that? You could just start it this way since you have no idea. Combine 10 of your favorite characters from your favorite series, or even just 4, or 3 even, and do something with it. Combine your 2 favorite characters. How about that? Impact frames. Yes, you love impact frames. Blow up and get rid so I can mooch off my OG status. Man. I'm trying, man. What is this? I'm trying, man. Only the most disciplined survive around here. Only the most disciplined. If I get rich, we all eat. Well, of course, if it really were to go to plan, everything, if I were to get rich off of, like, Numen's Law, I'd be like, yo, Anti, what you got working on? Let's build on that. I'll give you a small loan of $10 trillion. Said Dextel, what do you like? I'll give you a small loan of $1 million. But it's not, but I own 3%. I'm gonna start loan sharking. I'm like, Sawyer, you can be this for me. And then you just, all you have to do is like do certain things a day and you'll be good. We're like, overthrown. Shut the hell up for a million. For a million. Dude, what gonna do what Glitch does? I don't know who Glitch is, but yeah. Hey man, if someone sees me as an asset, it'd be an honor. That's all I'm saying. Cause I am. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Back to the car wash. So, let's say you want to create a favorite character of sorts, right? Just combine all your favorite qualities of your favorite characters throughout all the animes that you've loved the most. Combine all of them. Okay, let me just do it. Sasuke's I'll just make up a random character out of nonsense. Okay, we can get it. Okay. For my anime characters, Mugen. I love Mugen from Samurai Champloo. Let's copy his skinniness. Let's copy Soul Eater's Soul's headband. Let's copy what's another anime? Sasuke's collared shirt. Let's copy Gojo's I don't know. Not even I don't even think he has anything too crazy about him. Let's copy yeah, you know, just different things, you know. Just copy your favorite things about your favorite characters and combine them into one. And boom. Easy as cake. Whatever that means. Washing cars are fun, I bet. Overthrown be washing cars and just like those girls in the shows. Well, they you know, I'm not surprised you wash cars actually. That sounds weird? No, it doesn't sound weird at all. You're not making a fusion per se. You're just making your own character using different things as inspiration. You feel me? Or you know, you can always create your own character in the series of the universe that you love the most. Or how would you envision yourself in that universe? Draw it. Boom. I'm gonna feature one of the artists in my next animation. Dex does that. What did I do wrong? I don't know what queer agua is. Kicks is making me panic, bro. Overthrown, can you end the bit of you being scared at everything? We'd much appreciate it. Overthrown the timid. Boom. See, I was trying to do them like these, you know? I was trying to do it like these. Yes, I got them plastic wrapped. Only the cool ones, so they don't spill. But, I'm trying to do it like this, but she's too tiny. Because I wanted to fit the sword in it. Hey, where's Purin at? Oh, hold on. Let me pull his out. If Kix is bullying you, you must be really getting losing at life right now. If Kix is bullying you, you need to reevaluate your values. Let's be real here. Reevaluate your, Hey, where'd the picture go? Oh, I guess the Purin one doesn't exist. I love that for us. I love that. What's up? Do whatever you want. I owe you nothing. Just don't do something you're not 100% interested in. Can't keep up my slide. Needs to go. Can't. When did I mute myself? When did I mute myself? I don't... What was the last thing I said? Hello, Ollie on Paul's. Goddamn. God damn it. No! Alright, let's draw a quick head again. We're gonna do exactly what we did just for you. See this circle right here? Hold on, let me adjust the lighting. See this circle? Draw the neck. Draw like the collarbone area. And we can just keep it that simple. The neck. Think, depending on, you know, how you want your styled bodies to look. But this is pretty much the head right here. Just a circle with a plus in it. And then you just, what you do is just draw a chin that fits your character. You know, it doesn't have to be the sharpest thing ever, you know. Sometimes it can be rounded. And then the ears can be where the plus is. Also, the eyes could also be where the plus is, depending on how high you want your eyes are. Varies from character to character, of course. And then you can save the rest of the cranium for the hair. Or you can do the eyes upwards. You can change your plus to whatever you want. That's the fun part. Plus can be up here for you. Ears can be up here as well. Eyes can be higher, like right here. And, you know, go from there. You don't have to draw it too advanced. Find what makes you comfortable and build from it. I wish I could go live. I wish you'd shut the hell up, but, you know, we're still here. Alright. Where's my wife? I don't know. I think she's seen you and she fled. Maybe we can all draw Floura. You can try. I actually want to see... You guys can just draw the head of Floura, pretty much. It's very simple. It's a diamond. You don't... Like, and draw the white part. The neck and the shoulders. That's easy. She's, like, hard to draw in some angles, though. I will admit. But, where was we? I don't... What?! What'd you just say, Anti? Boy, I got something for you. How dare you not mess with... the dynamite gal. Is it because there's no real substance to her? I know it seems like she's just gonna have like one... She's just one a 2D type character. But... she seems like a two-dimensional type character, but there's a lot. So all I know is Sawyer hates Penumbra, which is actually one of the better designs in the entire thing. And now Anti doesn't mess with Floura, the baby girl. Oh, God. She has nothing to show. Oh, yes, that's what Sawyer says about Niall. I don't mess with her because I'm gay. What does that have to do with anything? You mess with this guy? Hey. That's not wild. Penumbra, my love. Man. Remember what I said. Circle. Make sure the circle's even. If you slack off for 1 second, it's like building a house on top of paper clips. It's going to fall down. Circle, plus, and draw the eyes. You can draw it. Make it simple. Just make it simple. Look at some simple stuff. You don't have to go super advanced. If you want to get risky, go ahead, but as long as you're learning something for every drawing that you do, it doesn't matter if you make mistakes. Actually, I encourage you to make mistakes. Draw the fan character I made. What fan character? I don't want to do that. Never. Never. You can't make me. What fan character did you make? How dare you draw fantasies? I encourage mistakes. That's how you get better. Okay, I can't draw a straight line, but we all knew that. Rave is such a peak character. He's cool. He's gonna get more peak. Because the lesson he has to learn is to control his emotions. Alright. The lesson Rave has to learn is he can't do whatever he wants. That's the lesson he has to learn. He can't do what he wants. He quickly got humbled as soon as he started something, to be honest, so. But he can't have things his way. That's his lesson to learn. But hating on Floura is crazy. Found me. Nah, I didn't. Yes, take him out of here. Time to sleepy. Bye, Evelina. All the way in Argentina. I mean, yeah, the poses are very standard. So I hope they do you justice. But also, yeah, I gotta do some more advanced ones. But I'm also learning myself. Some of the poses I can't even do. That's why this chapter is taking a little bit longer, because I'm trying to challenge myself on some of these poses. Like, a lot of them are in the air. A lot of them are very improvised, too. But, I mean, you don't have to draw the eyes basic. Like I said, let me show you a little crash course again. Thank God I took this piece of paper thing. Let's say you have the head, right? We have the plus. You can draw the eyes anywhere. You can also add to the plus like this, so keep them even. The thing is, when you're drawing eyeballs, you don't want to finish. Well, what I like to do is I don't like to finish the entire. I like to do one at a time, like one line at a time. Because if you finish the entire eyeball and try and mimic it on the other side, you're just asking for hell. I just draw basic shapes. You can start with basic shapes, honestly, and then you can draw this. You can draw like this. Dink. Whichever way they're looking. And then the shine of the eye, that's very easy. And then the pupils underneath it sometimes. Depends on how you're drawing the eye and the style and everything. And then the brow right here, or you can draw the eyebrow, of course. Bing bong. And then big smoochy lips. Just in case you're feeling frivolous. Anyway. Let's erase that in case I need to continue with the next lesson. Alright. Yes. I'm still improving, but thank you anyway. You want to know how I improved Overthrown? You won't believe how I improved, but I started releasing projects and things. And those cemented projects of trash makes me get better. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so let me just start erasing so I can see what we've messed up on. Okay, we're missing ink. Which 5? Oh, this is a 5. God damn it. This kind of doesn't make sense right here, so I'm just gonna elongate it, the hands. That's a little too thick in that area, but I'll clean it up with white out when it comes time. You're not confident. Bro, you know you have to build confidence. Confidence is a thing you build. It's not something that appears out of thin air. Like I said, what I said before. Literally, confidence comes out of accomplishments. You should really look at what Dextals does and use that as inspiration. What is it? No. See, what Dextal does is he doesn't care about the results. Well, yes, he cares about the results, but he's experimenting, he's trying new things, and he's posting it. Not that you have to post, but literally. He's getting the results he wants because he's making results. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe if I feel... if you're really comparing yourself, who are you comparing yourself to? Like, bro, what? Anyways, enough of this. Enough of this nonsense. Animation, and I guess I am doing that. Oh, that's what you were talking about. A little update. Let's look at it real quick. Okay, the fist. Bam. Bam. Okay. I see. Oh. I see. This is good. This is good stuff. No, what? Is that his head? Head fist. Yeah. Good work, Dextal. Ooh. Well, you should stop. You should stop looking up, buddy, and look in front of your face. Dun, 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 dun. Send you the Discord link. Kick, send him the Discord link. So I don't have to. Why is he making me do this? Hold on, I gotta BRB this because he's making me send the Discord link. Pink. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if my last live got flagged because I was playing music. On the other account, of course. When you need a kick stay most, they vanished. No, you already tried to send it. It doesn't work. I just made a mistake. Whatever. I made another. Also, whatever. Oh, yeah. Let's draw the little... Why does anti-hate Floura part 10? Reasons we all know, but he won't say. Part 10. Anti. Why? Why? Traitor. Floura is literally amalgamation of many things. I'm gonna eat kicks. I go game. I gotta color her. Why do I feel like someone opened a window in my room? I don't like that. Dun, dun, Nah, but my secret favorite character is honestly my secret favorite character. Yeah, it's probably Piran. Probably Piran, to be honest. Like, ain't nobody do it like Piran. But yeah, even he has his flaws. No, actually, he has the lesson that he can't get what he wants. That's the lesson he's gonna have to learn. He's gonna have to learn to be powerless and accept it. Accept needing help from others. That's what he has to learn. Ang? What? Well, who's we? The last, it's Ang. Yes, it's Ang. Now I disappear. Loot. Purin would dislike Floura. He'd be like, you're tiring. You're mentally draining. Flora's like the optimistic girl type thing, the super optimistic character that's just down for whatever and excited to do whatever's new. Oh, you can't. Tragic. I was gonna say, where her arms? Oh, you was gonna start it, overthrown. You was gonna start it. Are you starting stuff, overthrown? Because I'll cancel you early. Because I know when you nitpick. Parental controls. I mean, Discord's not a happy place. Let's be honest here. It's not a happy place. Should I use colored pencil this time? I don't feel like taking out the marker, so colored pencil it is. Therefore, I'll get the more accurate color of her anyway. That's way... I don't feel like using marker. I couldn't see it, and your hand was in the way. Semi-accurate color anyway. My hand's on the left side. How do you not see it? That's it. You're in trouble. Ah, yes. PC's a dangerous place. Ain't nothing more dangerous than the Steam store. Ain't that right, Anti? Or whoever has it. Strong parental controls there needed. I mean, I've seen some wild things. It's the Wild West out there. You never know what's gonna happen in the Wild West. It's the freaking Wild West. The rolling. God damn this poopy camera. I'm gonna zoom in. Need another lesson on what? Tucking yourself in. Well, when it comes to hair, I think I already did a video on that, but when it comes to hair, you want to get the overall shape and not do it strand for strand. I'll do a quick lesson on that in a moment. But I wouldn't say I'm an expert on hair, but I would say I'm an expert on putting things down in the basic format. But yeah, literally just draw the overall shape and then go from there. It's like sculpting. That's what I like to think of it as. But yeah. Anti said Floura has nothing to show for it. Has he not seen the thing? Alright. But there's many different ways hair is drawn, obviously, so take it easy and take it simple. The only thing about Floura is there's no actual Like, she has no actual self-progression. She's just there, almost. It seems like she's gonna have, like, no character development. That's the only... But she will. Character development. Dun, dun, dun. What chapter she's in? She's in a bunch of them. But yeah, she needs her own chapter, that's for sure. That doesn't revolve around the other one. But she will. Actually, I have no idea what she's gonna be doing. I haven't thought about it, honestly. I really haven't. It's... What would she be doing? Zoom out! God dang, it's crazy zoom out. So let me do a quick hair for you. I forgot I still have the paper. Depends if they're a male, woman, whatever hairstyle you want, but genuinely, let's say you want spiky hair, just do it in basic spikes and go from there. And then you could detail it afterwards. But usually when I'm drawing hair, I just like, if you're trying to force it, you're not going to have a great idea. Usually the hair should implement the type of character you want to draw. If they're more laid back, I'd probably have their hairstyle more down facing, going downwards. But also, let's say you're drawing a bowl, you could really just draw this for the hair. And I'm not saying just leave it like this, obviously. Let's have the ears in there. But we can go from here to anywhere. Then we start with the initial part, right? See, bink, bink. We're sculpting. We're going to sculpt this hair, and then it's like this. And then we can have some, like, strands or, like, different sets in the middle. Like that, see? And depending on how big the hair is, you can have hair coming off on the back end as well. But if it's just a simple bowl cut, and then as you do the hair, you're just adding odds and ends. Like if you want to make it bigger so you can have hair in the back, because usually more people often than not have hair coming through the back. And then, unless they have it like a fade on the sides. And then if you really want, you can create odds and ends up here too. Like just a couple hairs flying off if you want. Some people have like a weird like little anime part thing right there that I don't really like. I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. But yeah. And then you just add. But we started with the bowl and then we took parts away from it. Sometimes there's a part that you can go from, and then you don't have to draw strand from strand. Like you want to have little accents of the pathway of which the hairs go in. Like you don't have to have like the full whole thing to have a part. Dink dink. And then you can get wild if you want. Now if it's different type of hair, like spiky, you want to plan out the pathways it's going to go probably. Like we're going to have it more, this is the part and it goes here. Then we're just going to add different layers to where it exactly entails, but I don't like how that hair looks anyway. But you just make a shape and then add different parts. You just take away parts. I don't know who John Martson is. Overthrown. You're making yourself an ant, a target, like usual. How about we stay on topic, Overthrown? For once in your life, stay on topic. And start. I'm giving you this your last chance. Or you're going to be banned for life. Anyway. Where is it? You haven't been working on nothing. You just been looking at it and crying. You look at your story and then cry. That's what happens. It's classic bait. Dun 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 dun. No, you haven't. I don't see proof, so it hasn't. If there is no proof, it's not real. If there is no proof, it's not real. I'm gonna say it again. If there is no proof, it's not real. Talk is cheap, Overthrown. And even you can't afford to talk. So, what does that say? That means you better come correct, buddy. Less yapping, more acting. Less nonsense. Rubbish. Rubbish, even. Rubbish. I bought it on Xbox and played till the end of chapter 1, then gave away my Xbox to my nephew. Tragic, bro. Nephew's just getting everything out of you. Now he expects something this winter. I don't care what Cinna says. What's an investment if you're not going to pay him on his investment? Hmm? 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 What's good as an investment? Now you have him invested, then what? You're not going to deliver? What scam are you running? Huh? I think you're a scam artist, Overthrown. You've been scamming people for attention for decades. Where's the proof? I see no proof. Help you draw a mouth? I thought you said that was easy. Depends how you're drawing a mouth. Alright, let's do a quick mouth. Talk is cheap, buddy. Alright, let's go back to the head we drew earlier. Just quickly draw a face real quick. Alright, this is how I draw a mouth. Boom! There's a mouth, fellas. We completed a mouth. Some people draw like the underneath the lip, and some people do this, like over it. Depending on, you know. But it depends if you want an open mouth. How is he feeling? Like, if you just want to give him a plain mouth, do this. Easiest mouth ever. Bink. Oh, you probably couldn't see that. Let me zoom in. Let's draw the mouth again. Let's say if he's... The stance, his facial expression makes him think he's just going to have like a bleh mouth. So I'm just going to give him this. It's going to be a little bit down. Boom. Let's just draw a quick nose for him. That nose is too high, but so isn't the mouth. But depends on the style, I guess. But let's just draw a quick nose. I don't know what his nose is going to look like, but we're not worried about noses right now. See, that's literally all you have to do is a line and a line underneath. That's the main thing. A lot of my characters in my series Overthrown have no nose. You have no story. I think that's what we should really be talking about here. You not having a story. Actually, let's see if I can draw a different nose. How do I want to draw a nose this time? Actually, I was gonna, like, if I was gonna make humans, I'd inspire it from the simplicity Soul Eater does their noses. I like the way they do it. But obviously, I'd have a line somewhere, but that'd be out of the question. Some animes draw like this. That's their nose. The shading of one side and the other. You don't have no story. I don't see no story. If I work for you, will you pay me? How are you going to work for me? You need skill to work for me. And if you get skill, you might as well do your own thing. Why does everyone want me to be their promised land? I don't promise no lands. Overthrown when you get a story. Hello, no. I don't remember your name, but you're PFP, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Once you get skill, you're gonna realize the power is in your own hands to decide what you want. He's gonna abuse you like he abused me. Shut up and get back to work. Child labor laws here? None. Yeah, you want skulls? Pick up Overthrown. You have skulls in your closet because you don't have. Please, please, please. What do you want from me? Oh, that's funny. I didn't think I'd have. I'm gonna pay you in packing peanuts. Are you ready? I don't care if you don't pay me, just me. What do you mean? That's funny. I would never. I would never. He said, okay, I can start you at the salary of 3 packing peanuts. Yeah, Punk Bunny eats packing peanuts, we know. I miss Sawyer. I wasn't done talking to him and he just left on me. How dare he? He's gonna get cussed out later. Punk Bunny eats packing peanuts, confirmed. I need a job. Why do you need a job? That makes no sense. You need a job, but you're willing to not take pay. Good lord. Trust me, you don't want a job right now. My mom kinda. My mom hates me because I don't have a job. How old are you? I think she's just coping with shoving her emotions down your throat. She doesn't know how to handle her emotions properly. That's what that is. Classic. And it's getting worse these days with the rising prices in what? $1. Or you need to lock in. You need to lock in, William Ray. You're better off getting a regular job and practicing on the side. I think your mom would be more mad I'm taking advantage of you. Oh, God. We need to lock in for the hope of humanity. Alright. I could never. Yeah, Antites has all the packing peanuts. He has them all. Take them from him. You're funny. It was a good joke, by the way. Alright. I will not be doing that. There's nothing for you to do. And if you want to gain work, you got to gain skill, buddy. That's just the facts. You know? That is just the cold, hard facts. You know what I'm saying? Oh. The coldest, hardest factoids. How would I make that look if it's like that? That's interesting. It wouldn't look right, would it? I'm back. Looks good. Thank you. How do you think he'd walk? Based off his personality, seems like he's tired all the time. I think he'd have a little hunch, but he'd walk like a big dude with a little depressing hunch. But it'd be a slight hunch over. You know what I mean? Game time. Yeah, he made the bazooka girl. He put a I am very tired. I'm thinking he walks with like his I don't know. It's kind of like with like a little swagger to it, but it's like he's hunched over slightly doing it. Ah, you need a portfolio. Yes. Squash and stretch and all that. I miss the days when I was starting animation. I was practicing the little, like, doing a little animation per each animation lesson. Like keyframe, squash and stretch. Actually, I used the animation from that in my own stuff. What I've learned from regular animation, the laws of animation. Only the lovely members can see those videos. She still has them, by the way. That was just a costume. She's gonna unleash them on us all. And I sit with my hands out and ready. It's funny. She's gonna unleash them on us all. You just gotta keep them under wraps. I have 3 bruises on my back, and you have pretty eyes. Why do you have 3 bruises on your back? I could still do animation, but I don't have the time for that. We have to pick and choose our battles. And today's choice, it's... See, you want to know the skills I'm trying to learn? I'm trying to learn other ways. I'm trying to learn the stock market. I'm trying to learn Chinese. I'm trying to learn how to draw better. I'm trying to learn how to make better videos. All in one day. There's not enough time in the day. There really isn't. It's really annoying. Anyway. What else did I learn in Chinese? Yao bu yao. You want to or not? Yao bu yao. Yes or no? Because yao means like to have or... No, it's not. No, you always have. What the fuck? No, it's how bu how. Sorry. I'm so rust. How bu how. Is it how bu how? No. I gotta read. That's the newest lesson. Damn it. Anyways, where was I? What time is it in Chinese? Let me see if I can say it. It is Xianzai, what is it? 11:03. How do I say 11:03? Xianzai 11点3分. Yes, that's what it is. I remember. I remember how to tell the time. I was told the best way to learn Chinese is to say what I'm doing in Chinese if I'm doing something different throughout the day. Whether I'm brushing my teeth, I must say that in Chinese. Still don't know how to say that. Whether I go to bed, which is 睡觉, I believe. Yeah, 睡觉. Something like that. Get up. I don't remember what that is. Damn it. I'm a failure. I failed at life. Tell my family. Thank you. Oh, he's in the Discord now. I've made a whole hour-long Christmas anime, but it on my old phone. Tragic. But what else do I know? Ah, damn it. One of these days. Thank you for the 100. Appreciate it, Belinda. If I said that correctly. Anyway, we're drawing Floura. Anyway, Belinda. Wow. So pay to win. You paying to win around here. Are you paying to win? I will send you my drawing. Yes, I will send you my drawing too. Send it to the art showcase. Or the art help section if you want help on it. Remember that. And if you can't see that, let me know. Because you should be able to find it. If not, I'm blaming Kix. Kix is the only one to blame. I think you should change your name. I'll change your name. He made him mad. That looked like Kix. What is that, Kix? Echo drew Kix. I have to study for animation. Yes. Goodbye, goodbye. Hello, Emily. Can't even see everything, but whatever. I don't care. Oh, zoom in too much. He finally finished his sketchbook after 10 years, fellas. We're waiting for the tour now. Let's see this sketchbook tour. You have 1 week, Overthrown. I want to see a sketchbook tour video in 1 week, or you're getting timed out for life. You've got me to post my sketchbook tour. Now it's your turn, buddy. Wow. Thank you, Emily. Anyways, yes, Overthrown. No, 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 Overthrown. I want a sketchbook tour. You don't have to edit your sketchbook tour. I didn't edit mine at all. You don't even have to show your face either. It's just you flipping through the pages, possibly saying 1 or 2 sentences per page. You know what I'm saying? Alright, where's William Ray's art? Yes, William Ray, you did a good job. It's not even a bad drawing. What are you talking about? You just gotta space the eyebrows out, unless you want him to have a unibrow. When you're drawing spikes on the forehead, you want some rogue spikes to come where the brow is, to come like loose. Unless you want him to have a big forehead, have some like spikes come in here, somewhere that goes where the head is. You can in the Discord, or you can in the community tab on here. I don't know how to operate it as a viewer, but there's a community tab where you can share your stuff. But if you want more people to see it, probably the Discord. Or the usual option, create your own YouTube channel and then just start doing it. That's always an option. But yeah. Always an option. It's not even bad. And also you need to fix the way you sketch too. It's the sketching that makes it look terrible. You see this, how lightly this is? Let me show you how to, you sketch like drawing very lightly on the paper. Don't force your hand on it. Draw very lightly. Ding donk. And then when you feel confident in the line you want to make, then you draw harder. But draw lightly. That way you can erase. Ding donk. Draw very lightly. And then when you drew the spikes back here for his hair, right? It's good to have some loose spikes, like here, here, and the back here as well. Unless you want his, unless it's purposeful that his head's that way, like, this is more like Dragon Ball Z-esque, but you know what I mean. Hours, we're gonna see the sketchbook tour, honestly. I'm giving Overthrown a week where he's banned for the month. On all platforms. He made me do my sketchbook tour. So I did my sketchbook tour. And the next one's dropping soon, and the other one's already ready too. So I'm about the business, Overthrown. You have a week. I'm gonna make a whole live event for it too. You've been priding yourself over this sketchbook as well, and I'm not saying to antagonize you. I really want to see it, so I want to see what all the fuss is about. I just want to see what you've been like talking about, you know. That's all. You're putting your money where your mouth is, right? This is progress. This will get you also in the rhythm of being comfortable with your output. Because since you're so shy about life and everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is real good, actually. I like this guy's hair a lot. I should draw someone with that hair. But there's no one who would have this hair. Alright, time to flex. We're putting her with the other ones. I mean, it's not completely done. Maybe I should have done it marker, but... Also, I'm going to do the shading of the sword as well. Just subtly. Maybe the shading's a little incorrect. Yeah, this is going to be fun. We're going to put... Oh, there's Pure, and I found him. He was in the papers. And then the real good ones get plastic wrapped. My art sucks unless it's a person. Well, your challenge is to draw a good inanimate object. That's what I want. I want that a week from now, Mr. No. I want that a week from now. I want that a week. Yeah, see? The colors... Is there a filter on this stream? There must be a filter, because the light is not catching the color right now. There must be like a foggy filter on the camera. What is going on? I don't know what's happening, but yeah. Either way, I want that in a week, Mr. No. You're going to send a good inanimate object. I don't want no trash, unless the inanimate object is actual trash. You're busy with work? Bro, it takes literally second. You're not the only one that has jobs overthrown. I have like 3. Shush. You're literally the least inactive person of all time. I don't want no complaints. None. So we have... Let's do them. We got Dink. We did Purins. And we did Loots. I like Loot. What do you guys like the best? Enraz. Purins, the lightning one. Loots, the water one. I like the way the path of the water on this one is. Or Flora's. Flora's isn't like the others because she's not like... Maybe I should have had her do like her crystal ability. Or maybe I like nerfed her. Yes, Loot. I was dealing with my puppy. His name's Enra. His name is Purin. His name's Loot. Her name's Floura. And here's some other characters of names that we don't know. Her name's Penumbra. But yeah, it's funny that she doesn't look like that right now. Anyways, doesn't matter. I bet your puppy is, but this is not the state of the matter. Anyways. Hello, Rohit. Welcome back. Why is this blurry? It's like when it gets to a certain point, it like fogs out. Alright, this one usually picks up quickly. Oh no! Yeah, this camera's a little foggy today. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's from over-recording. I don't know. Maybe some sun damage happened. I don't know. I really don't. Or maybe... Alright, Flora's is the recent one, so we're gonna put hers with the recents. Winter. How do I draw like this? I don't know. You want to know the secrets? The secrets to the pie? Actually, let's go over the last part of the chapter, because I updated it for the people that are... I updated the chapter. Yeah, see, even his color's looking weird. What the fuck? Hold on, let me clean it. I have a party. Oh, it's the Kick's annual birthday bash. Should I show the entire fight? Oh, good. This part's cool. This part I just did recently, actually. I actually did this pretty quickly. I find it my better, even though this isn't complete, obviously. This is like a freaking quick sketch. But he jumped over him, and he's like using his blood thing to grab him and pull him down. Then he does. It grabs him, yes. Eventually. Thank you, Kicks. But yeah, this isn't. This one can use some work, obviously. But we're going to figure that out. Look at the Discord. That's not even a bad drawing. But it seems like you just... That's not even a bad drawing. In fact, that looks better than the previous one. But that looks like you just copied what you've seen rather than doing it off the top of your, you know. That's why I always tell people to start with the easier... What the hell is that? Anyway. You have talent, too. Alright. Listen, man, I already showed you. You see the videos? This was Floura 4 years ago. I already showed you. This is literally, say it, Anti, Loot. He looks pretty much the same. This is Enra for 2022. This is Enra, man. What do I even have? This is the fire guy in 2022. The water guy, Floura. This is what we started as, and there's nothing wrong with this as long as it's consistent. This is Rave in 2022, which actually still looks fire, we all can admit. And then you find something you like. You start experimenting, you get a little bit better, you start adding pieces. Boom. It went from this to this. And this is me experimenting with my first stickman. But yeah. And you don't know you're doing terribly unless you start adding pieces and then you just look back and like, wow, I was trash. But yeah. And I still am working on it, so yeah, we're working on it. I do like this femboy guy though. He's clean. I might redraw one of his panels. I still think this is my favorite panel. But yeah. Hello, Kicks. Penny made art. Oh, wow. I'm going to add this stuff tonight, I think. Bust Diva. Wow, that's fire. Look at that. Look at Floura. Looking beautiful. Thank you, Penny. Why do you hate Flora's Anti? You hate that I push her so much. Listen, man. Can we all have fantasies, Anti? Can we all have fantasies? Alright, I'm gonna draw a character, William Ray. Are you watching right now? Thank you, Belinda. Appreciate it. I'm gonna draw a character, William Ray. Are you watching? I hope you are. Unless this looks blurry, because this keeps like unfocusing and refocusing. Maybe if I switch the camera back. Bing bonk. There we go. Only thing you pushing is 30. Oh god. Yeah, I seen a kid the other day that used to be like a shrimp, and he was just like a taller kid. I was like, what the hell? I should retire. Bro, what? I'm giving you a week, Overthrown. Actually, let's start a countdown, everyone. How do I start a countdown? We're going to create an upcoming event. It's going to be, next. It's going to be called, this is going to be the first event on the Discord ever, Overthrown, so you have the honor. Okay, Overthrown, whoever, start with a circle. We're going to start with a circle. Oh, you can't even see what this... We're going to do a quick little thing. We're going to start with a circle. This is how I draw all my stickmen. I will make another video on how to do this. I mean, I do it all the time. You don't have to draw the plus right away. Draw the neck, collarbone. Let's draw this rib cage, right? It's going to look like it's an oversimplification of a rib cage. It's a very oversimplification of a rib cage. Let's just draw the circle joints. And let's draw this circle where the abdomen is. And I'm not saying this is the end-all be-all method, but it is a method that helps me. And we're draw this like bowl for the pelvis. Pelvis region, I like to draw a bowl. You don't have to. The actual pelvis looks more like this, if anything. This would be the actual shape of a pelvis, but we're not doing that. And then we're gonna go. I made a reaction to your Sasuke. Was you not listening? You're not listening. Anyway, we're gonna draw the leg. The leg's not gonna be too long. You'll find the right spot for how tall you want the leg to be as you go along, but I just like to draw it pretty much almost half the length of the body, but I don't really think about it too much. You want it to be an instinctual thing, where you just instinctually draw it, and then I'll just draw 2 triangles down here to make it easier. Arm, this goes down to here, bing, bonk, boom. Unless, sometimes I'll have a longer arm. Yeah, this is probably the more ideal arm, actually. This one's a little bent, but that's just BS. Alright. Think. Right where the rib cage ends, or starts, is where the elbow is going to be normally. And this is what my stickmen look like. Every time. And you're allowed to go more simple if you want, but this helps me cover all the bases, especially if I'm doing weird, dumb angles. Sometimes I'll draw the body like this, a cereal box. Like if I'm doing it on an angle, a cereal box. Because that helps me with 3 dimensions. And then I could place the neck joint right here and the shoulder joint right here if it's like a box. Think. Now this was a little too much at once, I can understand, but this is the way I do it, babe. Well, yeah, the more you understand anatomy, the less you need. Like some angles, I just know so perfectly I don't need to do all this, especially with the hands. But, yeah. Me, I still struggle with anatomy, so, but this helps. And I'm out of here.